And there we go. How is this for everything? Alright, there we go. Let's just kind of... There we go. Make sure everything is all in the right spots. Got lights, everything properly done. Alright, there we go. Y'all know the rules. We don't start till somebody starts watching. So that's them's the rules. And that's... And there we go. Someone started watching. All right, now we can start scooching things over. All right. Anyways, welcome to the stream, folks. Doing an unboxing of this beautiful thing here. Takes a quick minute. I'm actually quite excited because I can get another one of these. I'm excited. So, alright, let's begin. Here we go. Okay. Good lord. There's a lot of stuff. Alright, we're going to remove the box because the box is a bit big. Just bring this in here for a quick moment. Good lord. Well, this is really strange, but yeah. Don't forget to comment, folks. Don't forget to comment, because y'all know if you comment, I interact with you and you get shouted out. So, anyways, let's open this. Let's start with Ultra Magnus here. There we go. Right there. There we go. Quite stoked with how this looks. They actually did bother to give him rubber tires this time. So, you know, at the very least, hey, that's good news on that front. Does not come packaged with a matrix, but then again, I haven't gotten to that yet. So, you know, knife. And sharp things. So, all right, let's make sure. Let's see what we got in this pack really quickly here, or at least this bundled bunch of weapons. Okay. There's a lot of stuff we have to work with here. That's bumpers, and all of this is horribles. This is for him. Okay, I'm gonna assume this is the matrix that they give him, which does not appear to be. Okay, no, it's fairly close. It's just not. It's just in clear plastic. It took me a quick moment here. That being said, don't forget to comment. If you guys do decide to comment, you guys do get shouted out at the end of the video. Don't forget it. So, but there's one of the two blasters. Let's get the rest of these out. So that way, there we go. There's two different blasters here. So this is literally just Optimus Prime. They just repackaged him in the Magnus colors. I'm not complaining about that in the slightest. No, I am not. Oh, that paint though. Not a very fun feeling, but I can definitely tell you how much I'm enjoying this figure. Quite enjoying it. Quite enjoying that. So let's get X out. There we go. So we got the axe now. Got all this fun stuff going on. So yeah. As I said, do not forget to comment down below, because if you definitely do that, it definitely helps out a few things and definitely would improve the live stream for sure. So if you do comment, you guys do get shouted out in the live stream. You do. You definitely do. And I've never not held up my end of the bargain on that. So seriously, fire away your questions or your comments if you really want, if you want to get shouted out on the stream. I've never been one to miss that. So, golly, this is ridiculous. All right, there we go. This rotates around. Straighten this out a bit. Make sure that goes down. Make sure this goes. Make sure these fold down as well. Make sure that folds down. Then we'll take this, and we're just going to collapse all of that inside of the truck. Fold this all the way down. Do the same thing down the other side. And, oh, what's going on, Chick Magnet 190? I'm Optimus Prime, and I'm sending this message to all Autobots. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Although I don't think I did this quite right. I did not. I was wrong. But, and I send this message to all surviving Autobots. We are here. We are waiting. What I've done, I'll face myself to cross out what I've become. Yeah. Yo, what's going on, Big Banana Peel VR? How you doing? What's going on? How is everybody doing? To the person who liked the video, who liked the live stream, thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate it very much so. Take note, this is the first of 4 that we have to get through tonight. I actually am very kind of curious about this because Horrible's horns came in like this model kit type deal that is just injected plastic and then spray painted purple. Not that I'm saying this is a bad thing, I just don't think this is good. I think this is ridiculous. So, but we're not getting into that quite yet. So, all right, let's get into, let's do bumper next. Let's just go down the line here. Let's just go down the line. So, there we go. Come on, you want to pop out of the mold. There we go. So, what's going on? Did you get Hot Wheels Black? I did not. I did not get the Hot Wheels Prime. Unfortunately, I'm not a member of the Hot Wheels fan club deal that they were trying to tell everybody to be a part of. So I did not, unfortunately. Okay, I didn't realize that they were going to do this too. But then again, yeah, I kind of suspected that was going to be the case. So, kind of suspected. I did not get the Black Hot Wheel or the Optimus. I did not get the Nemesis Prime, the Hot Wheels Nemesis Prime. I was not. I'm not that rich here, guys. I'm definitely not that rich. I have no desire. Well, correction. Not that I don't have a desire to get or acquire that figure. It's just, is that figure worth my time to acquire it at this current moment in time? So, you know, I'm already kind of not massively going to be jumping in line to go get that. But I'm not saying that those who do jump in line to go get it are wrong for jumping in line to go get it. I just personally don't have that type of cash lying around all the time. So, alright, I gotta remember my 86 Bumblebee transformation. This feels somewhat correct. So, but I am gonna say this though. It is a pretty cool looking figure, I'm not gonna lie. It's a pretty dope looking figure. The Nemesis Prime mold is always a good mold. I mean, seriously. So, hey, what's going on? What's going on, Autobot 7177? I forgot about that. Won't lie, that's probably the best selection of mold in a Target pack. I agree. I think this is quite possibly the nicest thing that Hasbro's done for us in a quick minute. And the reason I say that is because, well, let me explain. If you're going to do a multi-pack of specific characters and of specific things that go on inside the Transformers lore, why not do something like Bumper or something like this Nemesis Prime mold? Oh my goodness, it's been a quick minute since I've messed with this Bumblebee mold. I have to remember how you transform this stinking thing. I don't remember how to transform this. I don't remember it. It's been so long. It's been so stinking long since I messed with this mold. All right, let me just yeah, that mostly checks out, I guess. Maybe, I don't know. This is not how I intended on having this go. So, I got a die cast of the Bumblebee bug version imported from Japan. It has Bumblebee's face under the car. So then it's probably Bumblebee. It probably is Bumblebee. I'm not gonna lie. It probably is Bumblebee. So, okay, let's try this one more time. Okay, and then how am I supposed to? As I stated, it's been a minute since I've messed with this mold. I have not. This mold is a pain in the butt. Because now I have to open up this guy to do the same thing, to look at his, because it's been a minute since I've done his mold as well. And I can't remember how to do it. As sad and as entertaining as that sounds, I don't remember how to get this guy back into his vehicle, into his I can't remember how to do this. Good lord. It's been so stinking long since I messed with this guy's mold. Okay. That does not fit. That fits. That fits better. Okay. Good lord. How long has it been since I messed with this dude's mold? It's been way too stinking long. Yeah, I don't remember. I don't remember half of this dude's mold. Now it's time to consult the instructions. Normally they throw in one or two molds that suck, like Beast Wars, Sandstorm, or Cheetah, Print Black Arachnia. Yeah, it sounds about it sounds about to be the case sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes, that's for sure. It's been a quick minute since I've looked at this dude's particular mold, so the channel animal might visit us here at some point in the evening, so if you'll just excuse his little whiny self. Alright. Oh, there he is. Alright. I forgot there's a peg here. Alright, there we go. That's better. That's a bit better. Or maybe not a peg, but I forgot there's a port there. There we go. That's better. There we go. Let's get everything all tabbed in properly now. For those of you who are unaware of this particular figure's origins, this particular figure is one of those figures that wasn't really supposed to exist. Here we go. And, yeah. What's going on, Zaga? How you doing? How you doing? So, we're going to take this and just put this right into his bumper that's supposed to have clearance. There we go. So, there we go. There's bumper in his vehicle mode. So, there we go. You guys were not prepared for a longer live stream tonight, were you? You were not prepared. You weren't prepared. But then again, I wasn't prepared either, so. But there we go. There's Bumper and Bumblebee. So, Bumper B. Alright, now because the weapon is right there, let's get Nemesis Prime out of his molding, out of his plastic prison here. That way, there's that. There we go. There we go, and oh, come on. There we go. Ah. Now, if those of you who are not aware will be aware shortly after this, but this head sculpt for Prime, or this Nemesis Prime head sculpt specifically, this one here is what the prototype images were for of this Optimus Prime. So this guy had this guy's head, and this guy wasn't supposed to have one like that. But then again, you know what? I'm glad they did it anyway, because now, how beautiful does that look? Just gorgeous. So, anyways, let's get this guy into his vehicle mode. Because we all remembered how to do that. It's been a quick minute since I've done that. Since I've done animated Prime. And take note, I've got Motor Master right over here as well. So I'm probably gonna swap this guy's axe for Nemesis's axe, because dang, this is beautiful. What's the matter? What's the matter, whiny, huh? Ladies and gentlemen, we have Toast here. He is down below. He's rubbing up against my legs because he's mad at me because I'm not giving him enough attention right now because I'm here with you all. So, that being said, did y'all see that new trailer for the Michael Jackson biopic? I'm actually kind of excited for that. I was a fan of Michael Jackson during the last couple years of his life. I was well, maybe not the last couple of years, maybe like the last rough decade of his life. So that's for sure. I definitely was a fan of him towards the end of his life. Definitely for sure. So there's this. Let's get these legs all tabbed into place, all properly. Come on. There we go. Come on. Go into place. There. Everything's supposed to stay in place, and not everything wants to stay in place. So. Oh. There we go. Let's get this done. Oh, no. That's not what you want to have happen. However, the issues of this Prime mold strike again. So, yeah. Hi, Kitty. Yeah. So, what's your opinion on Headmasters? I personally can't stand them. Okay, look. I believe every era of Transformers has its fan, okay? Now, whatever my opinion is on that, there's always going to be somebody who disagrees with it, and that's how life goes. There's always going to be somebody who disagrees with your opinions. Let me get this thing all taken care of and lined up propers. All nice and proper like. There we go, that's better. Ugh. There we go. That's better. And we take this, flip it on over, and then we make sure this is all tabbed up nicely in the back. And there we have that. There's bits of black plastic floating everywhere, but then again, this mold had issues. I love the way this looks. It's amazing. So, all right, let's do a quick question here. All right. There we go. We're gonna do a quick question Q&A here. We're gonna do a quick Q&A while we're finishing this up. So, got to get the axe out here. I'm gonna show off all of that. This is what the axe was supposed to look like eventually, but I gotta be real with you. I don't like the red. I kind of like the purple a lot better. I like the purple one. I like the purple one a lot better on this guy. So, yeah. Me personally, though, I mean, headmasters have their place. I personally don't care. Not as in like I can't stand them or I wish they shouldn't have existed. I just don't care. Like, and take note, if I don't care for it, it's not like I'm going to put it down. It's not like I'm going to say, oh, it's the worst thing on the planet. I just don't care. You know, somebody else might care. That's not my place to judge. I just don't care about, if I don't care about it, I'm not going to pick it up. So, all right, that being said, time for a question. What was the best Transformers show and why? And I want you guys to answer that as nicely and truthfully and as respectfully as you possibly can in the comments below. And the reason why I'm saying that is because sometimes comments can get a little salty and can get a little spicy. So please, no, none of that. None of the problematic things here. We want people to stay and enjoy the show. We don't want people to leave. There we go. Almost there. There we go. I think it's entertaining, though, that they usually have to have at least one Titan Master per deal with it. So, like, there's always usually something to that nature. So, alright, let's shove this insert back into the box. Here we go. Throw the instructions back in there as well, because I'm fairly certain Horrible is going to be the easiest one to do out of all of them. So we're going to just shove this all back, shove the bullshit back onto the box. Close this all up again here. So, yeah. But there we go. That's the box now, and now we got the last of the multi-packs going on here. At least, this is what I like about Hasbro, is every year they always do one multi-pack, and when I say one multi-pack, I genuinely mean they always do, like, one big mass pack like this. Last year they did the Legacy United one. That one was quite freaking huge, and everybody loved it, except for me, because I never got a hold of it, and I never cared. Because number one, I really didn't need all those figures. I just didn't. So, yeah. All right, there we go, and there we go with this. So there we have that. So yeah, there's that. This is going to be kept off to the side. So I don't like gimmicks on figures in general. I'm definitely more display possibility focused. I don't blame you for that. I like display options too. I just know that if I'm gonna get something for just a display, that's not enough in my collection to justify buying it. So, But speaking of being able to justify anything, let's get this guy into his beast mode. Let's remove this. And then you're going to rotate this around. And then you're going to rotate that around. There we go. Now you have that piece there all done. Rotate that around. Rotate that around. Straighten it out like so. There's that bit all done. Ah, good Lord. If this stinking knee joint would move, geez, there we go. There we go. That's got to fold all the way down. Yes, like that. Yeah. Yes. Quite like that. And we'll take this. That's not how that's going to go. There we go. Oh, jeez. What the hell's wrong with that? And then take this. That does that. And then that closes up like that. These fold down. This holds the tail together. That much I know. There we go. And then flip this up. There we go. And then we have... This is horrible, and I don't know his Titan Master. Kreb. Or Kreeb. This is Kreeb. I don't know why they came up with the dumbest name possible for this, but whatever. Alright. Okay, come on. That's better. And this gets to go. Jeez. Doesn't fit there. Ah. That's where it fits, right there. Ha ha. So there we go. There we have the 4-pack all out of the box. So yeah, quite an exciting 4-pack. One for the... Actually, we got something quite useful for all of this here. So, there's Titans Return Blur. Okay. Okay, that's where that goes. And then that's where this goes. There we go. And then that goes there. Let's clean all these little plasticky bits up here. Let's clean this all up as best we can. So, that being said, don't forget to subscribe for more content and all that fun stuff. So, don't forget to answer the question. We've got a question sitting there floating up there. No one's answered it yet. Geez, man, what's going on? If y'all don't want to interact with this here, then I'm not gonna keep this going. I'm just gonna end it here because y'all don't seem to really be interested in continuing with this. So I'm just gonna end it here if y'all are just gonna play that game. Although I will say this, I am gonna tease the next unbox and chill, which is this. I managed to acquire this, although I don't think anybody really seems to care. So yeah. Anyways, y'all have a good rest of your night. This is Thomas Phantom One saying, do not forget to subscribe to Chick Magnet 190, Big Banana Peel VR, Autobot 7177, Zaga, and Oreo. And yeah, that's it. And do not forget to subscribe for more content. Don't forget to leave a like on this video. Don't forget to check out Jordy's Rail videos, Patrick's Voice Rail, Alexander Rothschild, Riveted Rail Fan, Riveted Reviews, and let's continue with Take Along Productions, Bravely GG, iStar 552, Lemon Lime Studios, and oh, what the hey, we'll throw them out there, Sentinel Edits as well. So, anyways, y'all have a good rest of your night and have a good rest of your week. Goodbye. Oh, and don't forget to keep playing with your toys. Goodbye.